Thank you very much, Waziri. Now, Your Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, PhD, CGH, the President of the Republic of Kenya, and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, my sister CS Defense, Soipan Tuya, Chairperson NSC, Kiprono Kitoni, CEO Liaison Group, Tom Mulwa, other distinguished players in the capital market space, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and all protocols observed. Good morning. It gives me great pleasure to join the capital markets fraternity this morning as we celebrate a significant milestone, the listing of the first infrastructure asset-backed security on the Nairobi Securities Exchange. Your Excellency, today's bell-ringing ceremony is a clear reflection of the growing strength and maturity of our capital markets, which are increasingly positioned to support diverse financial needs across both public and private sectors. Your Excellency, the government which you lead is increasingly turning to innovative financing mechanisms to fund large-scale infrastructure and public service projects. As the financial needs of the government continue to outpace available public resources, private sector participation has become a critical tool in addressing infrastructure gaps, enhancing service delivery, and promoting sustainable development. Some of the structures that we have earmarked for the deployment of private sector participation in public financing include asset-backed financing, otherwise known as securitization of public assets. 2 is privatization, and 3 is public-private partnerships, among others. So let me turn shortly and briefly to the state corporation reforms. Your Excellency, as directed, we are carrying out an economy-wide and state corporation sector-specific reforms and corporation-specific restructurings as an end in itself, and also in response to policy and business dynamics. The dynamics include the following. 1, the coming of age of the private sector that can deliver commercial activities more efficiently, hence part of the need for privatization of government-owned enterprises. And therefore, the need to elevate the role of government to one of policy and regulation to support commercial activities of the private sector, to avoid conflict at the commercial operations level. Privatization plan. Your Excellency, privatization of government-owned enterprises is a component of the wider economic reforms in favor of economic liberalization. And today, you have called it democratizing the wealth. Privatization of government-owned enterprises ushers in the private sector to take over the commercial activities that government-owned enterprises are undertaking. This is necessary because the private sector carries out commercial activities more efficiently than the public sector, especially in a competitive industry. The benefits of privatization include lower prices, better quality of goods and services produced, wider choices for consumers, more innovation, minimal